Good morning, Coolest Coast. It's time for Coffee with Kristin and Tina. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Coffee with Kristin and Tina. We're your hosts on this snowy day, Kristin Odell. I'm Tina Prigge. Hi, Kristin. So good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you too.
So it is a snow day.
It is totally a snow day. So, most of you that watch, you're from here, you know how much snow we have. However, if you're not,
Just in case you haven't seen.
just in case, we have spots where there's probably a good 10 inches because we had a lot already. And yeah, this morning, Doug had to like redig a path for the dogs to get out and go potty and
What do they think of the snow? Do they enjoy it, or are they like,
playing. Yes.
okay,
Last night we went for a walk, probably around like 6:30 or 7, and it had just started snowing. And it's a little bit harder to walk because everything is like slippery, but they love it. Their little tails wag just so much because they just love being out.
yeah, Jason and I went on the front porch at about 10 p.m. last night, just because it was still so bright, right? Like the moonlight was shining off all of the snow, and there was this quietness, right? Because of the depth of the snow and it was still coming down, it just absorbed all of the sound. So it was like quieter to go outside than it was in the house. It was just this like, I don't know, I loved it. It was really cool.
No, I agree with you. I mean, I think that's one of my favorite things about walking in the winter is how quiet it is. It's just, yeah, like you said, it's so insulated and so beautiful, and just
Yeah.
you can really hear like if there's an animal in the trees, or it just those things kind of leap out at you because you can hear it.
If only it weren't so cold. Okay.
It wasn't bad last night. I had a hat. I mean, I had a hat and gloves on and just my jacket and boots, but like it wasn't like my thighs were freezing in the front or anything like that. So, yeah.
Nice. Good to know. So it's a snow day, though. Officially, there's no school for some, a delay for others. What does that mean for the girls today?
Yeah, so we've got my two littles are home today. They're ecstatic. They've already finished on one movie they've started, and they've started another one this morning.
It's 9 a.m.
They were up before 7 o'clock. I was like, you guys, like we told them last night, we're not setting alarms. If you have school, we'll wake you up. So they didn't even have alarms go off, but they were up. It's like they knew.
So they went to bed anticipating a snow day.
I mean, maybe not anticipating, but embracing the possibility.
I used to love that feeling as a kid. That was
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Right? But they were still up so early today. And then yeah, our oldest goes to Lincoln, and they've got a 2-hour delay. So she'll need to be there around like 10 o'clock this morning. But
Does that mean then that they go 2 hours later, or that the day is 2 hours shorter for them?
they are going 2 hours later.
Ugh. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So like instead of 8 o'clock, let's say just say 10 o'clock. That's not exact, but yeah.
Gotcha. Well, it's interesting because the snow saga continues, right? So this is where we were last week. This was the snowman in your backyard. And then it was like, I don't know, a few days ago, you updated and sent this, right? You can see he's tilted just a little bit
Yep.
more. Okay. And so here he is today.
Yeah. This was this morning before the sun was even up, before it was even bright. His head is not touched down, but his hair and his arm clearly have.
I just cannot believe that his head is still attached.
This is the weirdest. Like, there is something in the chemistry of the snow and the snowflakes that I've never in my whole life seen before.
It's like the best snowman engineering we've ever witnessed.
Yes. And I cannot tell you, like, we've kind of like thanked that, this is a nice little blessing for us because I feel like every day we've paused to be like, what's happening with the snowman today? Like it's slowed us down a little bit to like pay attention to the little things.
That is a really cool outcome. I love that.
Right. And so now there's also one that's within, we would call it a country block, that we have eyes on also. Look at this guy. He's doing the limbo. This was a couple days ago. This was on Sunday. I sent you this picture, I think. So the girls will no doubt want to do a drive-by. Like we've been driving by this snowman to see how he's hanging out. Like, isn't this great?
So it's interesting because it's not just your snowman that's melting that way.
No.
It's like a snowman epidemic of melting in a very
I don't
complete
want to
way.
think of it as an epidemic because that has a negative connotation to it. And I really think this is fabulous.
Ooh, what would be a better word instead of epidemic in that case?
Trend.
A
It's a trend.
trend, a
A
snowman
snowman
trend.
trend. But
And you
yeah,
said your mom saw a similar one somewhere else, right? Tell us
yes,
about
on
that.
Meadow Lane, somewhere in her, up and down the block there, kind of down from Shooty Park, there's apparently another one. So if you have one of these in your neighborhood, like keep your eyes out. So these were built the weekend of, think about how long this snowman has lasted. It was Thanksgiving weekend. The weekend right after Thanksgiving is when that was first built.
Yeah, how
That's a long
fun.
time in snowman life.
It is. How fun to pay attention to it and what's happening. And do the girls sing Frosty the Snowman when they check him out?
I don't think they do. I mean, he was named Olaf,
Oh,
which is just overdone.
it's
Um,
it's a different snowman generation, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, I feel like he should be named Gumby or something like that instead.
Okay, viewers, have you seen a snowman melting, in limbo fashion or this incredible lean? Let us know in the comments what you're seeing out and about.
Yeah, I mean, the one that's on Vivant is clearly like leaning back to the north. There's been a debate at our house. I think ours is leaning to the east or the northeast. Doug doesn't agree with me. So there's also like a debate about like, are they bending different directions?
Oh, right. Because if they were bending the same direction, then you would think the wind was partially responsible for it.
Correct, or something. Yes.
All right, you need to
Because
send the girls out with a compass.
I'll do my best. We'll put that on our mission after I get done with work today. Let's go see if we can figure out the. Do you think the people with the snowman on Vibon will find it odd if we're standing in the front of their house? Like
Not
we've
if,
already
not
snapped.
if you have a compass and a notebook and you're doing like a scientific snowman trend check.
We've already stopped in front of their house and taken a picture. And now, like their snowman's famous. They might not even know that their snowman is famous.
Right.
Manitowoc famous. But yes, in the spirit of science, I do think we might have to do something today.
And to really confirm, you'll have to check out that one that your mom spotted and see
Yeah,
what direction he's leaning to.
that is great.
You have a whole snowman trend mission tonight.
That's right. That's right. I mean, what else? Obviously I do have to do work today. But once I get done with that, I really would love to get out and play in the snow a little bit with the girls. Like these are the days that childhood memories are born in, I think. Like there's just so much fun and nostalgia about a snow day. So we've got to make the best of it.
Oh, 100%. Do you think any snowmen will be born today?
I don't know. It's going to depend. Doug said last night that the snow was really fluffy, but this morning it felt very wet and very packy. So the conditions are good, but I think it's going to be deep.
Oh,
Like rolling snowballs can get challenging when there's like 10 inches or 12 inches of snow.
right. It might take a team effort.
That's right. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Snow does not guarantee a snowman. You're right. The conditions have to be right.
Correct. Which people around the world might not understand. People around the US might not even understand that.
Right. Hey, you know what? A really cool and serendipitous thing happened yesterday, Kristin.
Totally.
I have to put this picture up. When you look at this picture, I see pickup for Panera, right? I never would have even looked twice at it. Except this is really special and serendipitous. We were not hanging out at all yesterday.
We weren't.
But the bag on the left says D. Odell, and the bag on the right says J. Prigge. Those are our husbands' names, right? Our husbands were also not hanging out, although Doug did suggest that maybe they should have a segment called Dudes Having Soup.
Yeah, I love it. I almost dare them to do that. I mean, I know Jason's done stuff with Jeff Tess in the past and eating, but yeah, this was just a funky thing. For the record, the majority of our household did not eat Panera last night. Just our daughter Grace did. She wasn't feeling great. She had such a hankering for broccoli cheddar soup, and so she stopped. But I love that Doug took the time to notice the other name on the bag.
That's what Jason said. He's not sure if he would have paid any attention or would have noticed. And by the time Jason got there, Doug had already been there. So they didn't even cross paths. And so Jason didn't see the Odell bag. Doug happened to snap this picture and share it. But I just love, knowing here we are on a Wednesday morning hanging out together. That are like family's food orders. We're also hanging out
I
together.
know. I love that. And by the way, we would love to hang out and have soup with you anytime you want.
I love it. Maybe that just inspired like a meetup.
What is your go-to thing for at Panera?
So usually, especially in this season, I love it's like a squash kind of soup. But
Mm,
yesterday when I was going to order, I noticed they had a black bean soup, which I'd never seen on their menu before. So I got that, and that was really good.
yum. That sounds super good. Did it have veggies and other stuff in it? Tell us more about what was in there.
You know what? I can't say that I paid enough attention to report back like that. Just that it was delicious. I was having a half sandwich with it, and it was lovely.
Good stuff.
Oh, live won't let me in. I wonder what that means.
Tell us more, Jacob. Tell us more. I don't
Yeah. How are you trying to get in?
know. Yeah, Grace loves a bread bowl in the winter.
Oh,
So she got like the bread bowl with the broccoli cheddar that you can put inside of it. And yeah, it looked so amazing.
yum, yum. Yeah, pretty much a lot of the choices on Panera's menu are satisfying.
Yeah. They're good, a good, consistent, like great place.
Yeah, and I love that there's a good soup place, right?
Yes.
There's not, other than Panera, I can't think of a place where I'm like, yes, today I'm getting soup, and it's like,
Ooh, see,
where do you go?
I can. There's some good spots.
Ooh, tell.
Okay, Bud Wellman's.
Oh, true. You know what? Their split pea with ham soup.
Yes. Late's is really good for soup.
What kind do you get there?
Chicken dumpling. Sometimes they have chicken dumpling with noodles in it, like you get both. But they almost always have like 4 or 5 soups. And let's see if I can come up with one more. Do you got one more?
I don't know. Like, so I'm very
How
interested.
about, I think the third one I would throw in there is Two Rivers Family Restaurant.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So if you're looking for soup today to go, those are some good spots.
I mean, my dream is to someday have a soup drive-through in this city. Like, wouldn't that be amazing if you could just drive through and get a soup?
I love that. That's a great idea. That's a really great idea. The other place I'll mention, and I just had this a couple weeks ago for the first time, I had a creamy potato and it had like ham or bacon or something and other veggies in at Jen's Java.
Oh,
And I had gotten like a cup of that and a tuna melt, and the potato soup was so delicious and like so filling. I couldn't even eat my tuna melt. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm stuffed.
your mom just confirmed Two Rivers Family Restaurant. Awesome. So
There
does
you
Jen's Java also often have soup? Because that's
They
good
have
to know.
one, yeah, they have a soup of the day. And it's been really good. Yesterday was turkey and rice and vegetables. I didn't have it, but
Mhm.
I was there meeting clients yesterday and it was on the
Okay.
board.
Viewers, tell us all about your soup. Where do you get your soup needs fulfilled? Because I feel like I don't have enough go-to places for soup.
Yeah, if you make a soup at home, what's your go-to at home?
Oh, I love a creamy potato soup. So
Mm,
like a potato leek soup is my number one favorite.
that sounds so good.
How about
Yeah.
you?
We're usually a chicken dumpling family. I love either getting a rotisserie chicken and, throwing the whole thing in the pot and getting everything happy together and then pulling it out and pulling the meat off, but making homemade dumplings. I love making them like so big that you get like 2 or 3 huge dumplings in the bowl. Like it's just so delicious.
Yum. That reminds me, my mom makes a chicken booyah, and that's also
Ooh.
really good in this season.
Yeah. Okay. So for our friends that don't know, what is the difference between like a chicken with vegetables or a chicken dumpling and chicken booyah?
Chicken booyah seems to have more of a reddish base to it. Like it's not just broth like a chicken soup, right? I don't make it myself, so I'm not sure what makes the broth the broth.
Yes.
If somebody that makes booyah could let us know, that would be great. I just know it completely tastes different, right?
I do think there's some tomato, either diced tomatoes or crushed tomatoes. There's something else in there. I think booyah also has a lot more vegetables in it and not a starch.
Right. Yes. No starch
Except for
and a
maybe
lot of veggies.
potatoes. There might be potatoes in there.
Um, Let's see. Nicole said Granny Zip's hamburger vegetable soup is a family
Ooh,
fave.
I will second that also. That is really good. And the secret that makes that so good is it has shredded cabbage in it.
Does Bria have cabbage?
Probably. I would
That
say.
could be what makes it different too.
Mhm. Yes.
Oh my God, I'm getting so hungry.
I know. What will we eat for lunch today?
Oh, Marcy, good morning. Marcy is tuning in. She lives in Stoughton. Hey,
Nice.
Kristin, you're talking about making delicious things, and I have to tell you, you visited me the other day. We had a chance to have some coffee, and you brought some homemade biscotti, and it was so good. I absolutely loved it. My cousin visited me later that same day, and I shared it with her, and she's like, please tell her how good it is. So,
Well, first of all, I loved seeing you in person. Like we have made a really good effort in the last 18 months to get together more often. But yeah, what a great way to start a Monday, just hanging out with you and Jason and chatting. And, I reflected on that yesterday, just like in appreciation for it, but also like there's never enough time.
yeah, right. There's never
Like
enough
we
time.
just talk and then it's like time's up and it's like, damn it, I just want to keep we didn't cover everything. Do you know what I mean?
I know. But it was such a great start to the Monday. It didn't feel like a Monday at all, right? And by the
Right.
end of the day yesterday, which was Tuesday, I was like, wait, what day is it? Right? Because the meetup had been so enjoyable and then it just set the tone for everything that unfolded after that.
Yes. Well, I appreciate your compliments. The biscotti is getting eaten frequently here, but I have to tell you last night that our girls found the peanut butter balls from you yesterday
Oh no.
because Doug announced at our kitchen table, "Hey, so and so, will you please run out to the garage and get this gift bag?" And I was like, "No, not right now." Now they know.
So were they eaten?
They've been getting eaten, but I think that I'm gonna have to go on a mission today to hide some because if you guys don't know this, Tina and her family make the best peanut butter balls. There's magic in them. They're like crunchy and peanut buttery, and there's just no words other than like, so good.
I gotta tell my brother. He'll be so happy to know that.
So, so delicious. So they are being rationed, they are being hidden, and they are for adult consumption only.
Do the girls know that?
If they might, but I told them that last night, but we don't hoard a lot of things, but they're getting put away.
That's awesome. Hey, speaking of delicious, okay, tell me what I am looking at here because this looks delicious.
Oh my gosh. So we're so blessed. We had our family pictures taken on Sunday. I'm going to give a shout out to Olivia Delakowski with O Photography. She had this great idea to just shoot some pictures inside at the American Club in the tea house, and which they're beautiful.
They are. I did see them online. They're gorgeous photos.
She did just such a good job. But after we treated Olivia to a coffee in the tea house and got some treats, and Doug and I shared this. This is a pistachio cherry croissant Danish-ish.
Danishish.
I don't know what to call it because it's not officially a croissant because it's so decorative. But I mean, it was so good. There's not words for what this was. The girls had Nora just ate. She got like a buttery croissant that was like as big as her face and like flaky and buttery and delicious. Josie got a little cinnamon bread. Grace got this I should get a picture of Grace's. It was like this blueberry something or other, and it had like purple dough weaved in with the croissant dough, and then this huge pile of blueberries, and it was just everything was gorgeous and everything was delicious. And if you just want to go for a ride and have like a sweet little treat and a coffee, go to the tea house.
Okay, so you don't have to be staying at the American Club to go to the tea house.
Nope, you do not.
And is the tea house that building that has like all the stained glass windows?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
neat.
so pretty. It was so warm in there. It was so pretty. It just was really like a nice little stopping point. We had a really busy day on Sunday. It was this like perfect little stopping point in between many things.
were you able to do any other things while you were in Kohler? Like, have you taken the girls to the design center where they show all the different bathroom setups?
The only other thing we did on Sunday, so like just for context, Sunday was like our girls served at church. So we went to early service. Then we went and had our pictures taken in Kohler. Then we went and saw Treehouse's production of The Wizard of Oz, which was beautiful. And then we came home and hosted dinner with my mom and my sister and watched a Packer game. So there was like just a lot packed into the day.
Yeah.
And so we just had kind of a small window of time in Kohler, but once we got done with treats there, we took the girls. The girls had never been to the chocolate shop. And so we ran over there and just let them each choose a couple of chocolates from the case to try. And then we had to come home. So
Yeah, what a packed day, my gosh.
yeah, it was a great day.
Ended with a Packer win, which
Ended with a Packer win.
That was very exciting.
I mean, what was it? So you got to watch it with family. What was the vibe like at the end of the game?
Oh my gosh, everybody was so nervous. Like even my dad, who often doesn't pipe up, will say, he's like, it's just a game. Like I was so surprised, like reminding us all, like, keep it cool. It is just a game. So many things had been going so well, but then it really looked like it was coming down in the Bears' favor. And like, we were already reconciled with, okay, they're going to go for a touchdown, and then they're going to do a 2-point conversion, and there's only 20 seconds left. So, and then,
then the defense had a big stand. And yes, Doug and the girls had like gone upstairs to do something. And my mom and sister had something else to go to. So they had left. It was just Doug and I. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't even believe it. I had chills all over. Like it was just a great ending to the day.
When Nixon got the interception, I almost didn't cheer at first because I'm like, am I interpreting this right? Like I'm kind of new to football. Like, did what happened just happen? And like, was it, like I'm like checking for a flag and stuff. Like,
I know.
So I had like the delayed screen.
So I want to pause on this because I learned this on Monday chatting with you. Please tell our viewers how you have fully stepped into being a fully watching Packer fan.
So being a Packer fan was not on my bingo card, like at all, right? Like I've always loved the fact that I'm from Wisconsin and appreciated the Packers being the hometown team, but I never had the time to like invest in sitting down to watch a game. I didn't have an appreciation for it, right? Like it was in my periphery that, yay, they're doing good or whatever. But during recovery, when I was staying at my parents' house for 2 months to recover, and so Jason would be able to come and visit every day, but visiting, like we said earlier, there's just never enough time, right? A visit implies a start and an end. But when a Packer game was on, my parents would always sit down to watch the Packer game and would invite Jason over. And so what that meant was like 3 hours at least that he was going to be there. And so, it was difficult to get out of the chair and transfer to the couch, but hey, worth it for that amount of time, right? Because it meant I also got to snuggle next to him. And so like snuggling and just being together with family, I started paying attention to what was happening on the screen. And paying attention, I started asking more questions. And the more questions I asked, I'm like, this is kind of interesting. And I started to care. And all of a sudden, now I've got the Packer games on my calendar and I can't wait to watch them. And here we are discussing them. And I just never saw this coming.
Yeah. And you're hosting your parents and you're being very intentional about like, hey, let's huddle up and do this, right?
Right.
I think it's so great. I love it.
Yeah, I did not envision that. Right. Like I would rather have gone shopping or read a book, or I just never thought about investing my time in that way. And I actually love it.
We welcome you, Tina, to your full fandom. We are so thankful because you just bring good energy to everything. So why not bring it to the Green Bay Packers also, right?
Thanks. Oh, you're too sweet. You're too sweet.
Love it.
Hey, talking about snuggled up, tell me about this adorable picture.
Well, I mean, this is, we were talking about the stained glass windows before. This is in the tea house. You can kind of see the windows. So, just because we're silly, I said, hey, Grace, how about you snap a picture of your dad and I eating this awesome dessert? So, yeah.
You guys are such a cute couple.
Thank you. That's sweet.
So look behind you at the stained glass. Are those little Christmas trees and then like a wreath? Like, are those seasonal stained glass panels?
I do not think they're seasonal. When I actually look at the ones like kind of behind Doug and I, they almost look like little bells. You see trees, I see bells.
But seasonal bells, don't they look like Christmas bells in a way because they're green and
Yeah,
red?
maybe. I don't think the stained glass is seasonal.
Okay.
And it's actually very like there is a Christmas tree in there, but it's not really a Christmas tree vibe at all. There's beautiful like green tile on the front of the counter and stuff. We actually took time to like notice this. There's like black slate on the floor that was beautiful. And gold fixtures. Like it's just a very warm, very inviting room.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, but look over your shoulder. In this case, it's the far right of the picture. It would be your
Yeah.
left shoulder. Doesn't that almost look like a Christmas wreath?
It totally does. I see what you do. You see what I see?
You're hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Yes.
I did learn a new word. I know we haven't talked about words recently.
To me.
Excuse me. Okay, I was reading a book and I came across this word and I'm like, oh man, I don't 100% know what it means. My phone was like not in arm's reach and I thought, skip it. I'm just going to kind of go with, I think I know what this means. And then it came up 2 more times and I'm like, okay, dang it, this author really is assuming I either know or wants me to know. So I looked it up. Have you ever used this word before? Insuperable.
I have not used the word insuperable.
It's kind of a cool word, a kind of cool word, right? It means something that's impossible to overcome, like some kind of difficulty or obstacle, something that's insuperable.
What did you think this meant?
I kind of had a feeling of like insufferable. And maybe just because it kind of sounds like that.
Yes.
I suppose it's kind of a similar meaning, but I hadn't nailed it
Yes.
until I looked it up.
I mean, super feels like great, like big. So
Yeah.
I'm not a linguist, so I don't know if that's really how that word breaks down, right?
But I
But
mean, that would apply, right? If there was a big enough obstacle, if it was a super obstacle.
yeah, so like a big thing that's hard to overcome kind of makes sense to me from a
Okay, like let's use it in a sentence. Like, I'm hoping that the amount of snow outside is not insuperable to anyone's day.
that's great. Yes, or like snow shoveling today could be an insuperable feat.
Right.
Wait, is that using insuperable and feat? That's like
Yeah, no, I think that's modifying feet, right? Like, not all feats are insuperable.
are they?
Help us out here, viewers. Quick, put
They're like
insuperable in a sentence.
people are like, what are they even saying? Insuperable.
So
Yeah,
it turns out that hiding the peanut butter balls from your daughters was an insuperable task because they found them.
I mean, that is true. I didn't try to hide them to begin with, but I will after
Oh,
this.
gotcha.
So, hey, if you know for some reason you're watching us and not watching the local news or something like that, I have seen the roads between here and Sheboygan and Green Bay are kind of nasty. So make sure you're giving yourself extra time today. If you have to travel, if you don't, just stay home and snuggle up, right?
Yeah, call a snow day.
Yeah, call a snow day. I'll be heading out. I'm on site with clients today. I'm going to be putting my boots on. I'll be taking a winter coat with me. Friends, I really enjoy wearing a vest, but I think I need sleeves
Oof.
for a day like today, you know,
Oof.
just in case you get stuck or something like that.
Yeah.
So, how about you guys? What do you put anything?
Marcy said, I love this discussion about insuperable.
Use it in a. You got to use it in a discussion, Marcy, this week.
Marcy, can you quickly invent a sentence that uses the word insuperable as an example?
That's great. Tina, what's your go-to thing to put in the car when weather could be bad and you feel like you need to have kind of the emergency kit?
Definitely a jacket because, like you, I prefer to wear a vest if possible. But the thought of, yeah, breaking down or something somewhere, I do want to have a full winter kit, right? Coat, hat, mittens,
Yep.
boots.
I do keep a blanket in my car pretty much year round. I mean, let's be honest, we could be at softball games in the middle of summer and need a blanket.
Oh, I think a blanket is essential for the car. You never know when you're just going to want to sit outside.
Yeah, and I actually have leftover cases of water from Thanksgiving, and right now they've been in the back of my car, and I may leave one in there. Not that
Ooh.
not that
Now those can freeze, and depending on the bottle or how full it is, it can also burst.
It
with,
can.
with water, that's not such a bad thing, but do not leave cans of soda in your car because when those freeze and burst, it is a mess.
Especially diet soda. Diet soda freezes faster than regular soda.
How come?
I think the artificial sugar, something about the chemistry of the artificial sugar in there.
I have
So,
no idea.
yes, you do not, if you park your car outside, you do not want soda in your trunk.
Yeah, do not leave anything like that.
Mhm.
Okay, Marcy said,
This is-
winter travel can be insuperable. The snow and wind and cold can prevent you from heading over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house. Ah, Marcy, that's perfect.
I love it. I love it. We actually have to head to grandma's house today. Nora's birthday is tomorrow.
Nora, happy birthday.
So they're going to be making some cupcakes together for her class and for a little birthday treat tomorrow night for our house. So I will be making the trip to grandmother's house today.
I hope it's not insuperable. And I
I
hope
also
your snowman science trending project goes well.
I will I will continue to provide updates on the local snowmen.
This has been so fun. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Coffee with Kristin and Tina. This is Kristin Odell. I'm Tina Prigge. We're signing off. Stay cool, everyone.
Bye, guys.